welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channeled messages for the collective. I'm going to do something a little bit different today. When we hop right in, we're going to start with charms and letters, and I'm going to try and do three separate groups of people. So we're going to see how that works out. Just thought it might be fun to switch it up today. But before we get started, I just wanted to say hi and welcome to all the new subscribers. I am so happy to have you. Thank you for joining the Ophiuchus tribe. It has been an absolute honor to read for you all, and it's a blessing to watch this channel grow. So thank you for hopping on board. So let's pull. I think we're going to just see what comes through. All right, Spirit, what do we have for the collective? What do we have for the collective today for the first pull? Wow, that's a good amount. Okay, good amount. Okay. Oh, with this I hear web of lies. I don't know if I hear caught up in a web of lies. So I don't know if this is someone you're dealing with. I hear it all comes out in the wash. So I feel like this energy particularly is nervous and scatterbrained, and I hear off kilter. So whoever this person is, I kind of feel like their energy is just all over the place. I feel like they're really afraid that their lies, I hear, and manipulations are going to come to the surface for everyone to see. I hear all your dirty laundry out and about. So, whatever this is for this person, it is going to, I hear reputation killer. So whatever it is that's coming out about this person is going to kind of, I hear, is going to validate you in some way, or I heard clear slate, so clean slate. Perhaps they said some lies that involved you, and when everything comes out or comes to the surface or comes to the attention of certain people, they're going to see that you're not who you've been. Okay, we get there in the end. You're not who you've been painted to be. I heard painted a picture and cropped me in. So I feel like this person kind of painted a really unsavory picture of you. And maybe in front of people that you had wanted to really make a good impression for. So that's for some of you. I'm going to hop out of that for now, because that's a little heavy. You may have even thought that this person was going to be like a forever person in your life, or maybe what they showed themselves to be, you thought might be for you in some way. I feel like now you're realizing that this person is not who they, I hear stand out for the wrong reasons. So I feel like this person will eventually stand out for the wrong reasons, but you'll realize that they were not who you thought they were, and they don't fit in your life as you thought they would. I feel like you're shining regardless of this situation. I do feel like you're actually being seen for the shining star you are, and I hear glorious. So I feel like maybe you have something very catchy and very brilliant about you. I hear quick wit, and I hear absolute star. So you might just be the kind of person that gets a lot of attention. I don't think you vibe for it. I don't think you try for it, but I do think you're one of those energies where you walk into a room and people kind of gravitate towards you because your energy is a certain way. I think not only do you feel good about yourself, but you make others feel good about themselves. And I feel like that's what kind of, I heard falling on deaf ears. So I feel like within this situation, if you felt that everyone was looking at you in a certain way because of what this person was saying. Now this could be a friend, a family member, a significant other, or it could have been someone you wanted to come into your life. as a significant other. But what I'm kind of getting is you may have thought that the things that they were saying were hitting everybody and everybody was sort of feeling a certain way about you. I feel like it really did kind of dim your light for a little while, or you may have pulled back to try and keep yourself safe. But I feel like a lot of it fell on deaf ears. I feel like your energy and the way you move through life and the way I hear no nonsense, so you could be a no nonsense type of person. I feel like whatever the situation may be, even if you're in your quiet, I hear I'm in my quiet era. So I feel like some of you have pulled back and maybe are self-focused at this time. So I feel like that and the fact that you didn't directly turn around and try and attack this person back for I hear the nonsense, utter nonsense that they were speaking about you, kind of showed your true colors more than you think. Okay, so you may have been feeling quite heavy about this, but I feel like I hear protected in this situation, and I'm being pulled to this little angel here. I do feel like you were being protected in this situation and still are if you're still walking through, I feel like, the very ends of this situation. I feel like now many of you could be just starting this situation. Just know that if you are just starting this type of situation where somebody's kind of rambling on nonsense things about you and kind of spitting it to a group of people, now this could be at a workplace, it could be in a social circle. I keep hearing they talk about you because people listen. If they spoke about themselves, no one would care. So that's kind of the energy I'm getting. There may be more than one person involved in this situation because I'm seeing the web. Now, there may be one main perpetrator, but I feel like maybe there are a significant amount of others who have kind of jumped on the bandwagon, is what I'm hearing, to try and, I hear, take you down in like a group way. The funniest thing is, I don't think they can. I think for all their efforts, they're not going to be able to, or they have not been able to do that. I feel like you still shine. And I feel like partly it's because of your protection. It's because of your intentions and the way you walk through this world. I really do feel like you're just that good person. We've got another star here. So I kind of feel like now that you realize this isn't your person, or these aren't your people in general, I feel like maybe you had wanted to be part of this group to, I don't know, just to explore and have new experiences in life, just maybe a new friend group, or maybe to even fit in a work environment. I feel like you realize that you don't need to fit in because you already stand out. You will find other starfish or other shining stars just like yourself. I feel like there may be one close by who has kind of been quiet and kind of like sitting off to the side, kind of watching this whole situation. I feel like they see you clearly. And if not that, then you will be finding a person who kind of matches your energy really, really well. Okay, so if this was like a person you wanted to date, and they have like, I feel like this is like a toxic friend group, or like it's very immature energy, and I kind of feel like the ways in which they were actually coming at you were extremely immature and almost laughable. And I feel like the only ones who didn't see how immature and ridiculous it was is this group of people. Like, people on the outside are kind of looking at this like, this is like grade school energy, or this is like high school girl bullies or boy bullies in high school. Like, it feels extremely immature, and like I keep hearing, it's laughable. It's laughable. So stay above if you're going through this now. And if you've already been through it, just know that it's actually pretty obvious to others around. So we have this fairy, and I hear fairy magic. I hear spend time outdoors. So some of you may be actually turning to spending time outdoors to kind of rejuvenate your energy. Or I hear that could be a good option if you can't figure out how to kind of release this energy. There could be some type of connection to fairies here in some way. I'm hearing like many different options. So there could just be some significance with fairies or the fae, okay? Your name may be Fae. I hear keep moving forward, keep running in the direction that you're going. I feel like naturally you will, just by doing the things that you normally do and by keeping up with yourself and making sure you're standing in your power, I feel like you're just going to move forward in life. You're just kind of, I hear, going to fly above it. You're just going to fly above it, kind of off these people's radar after a while. I feel like you're heading in your own forever story. I do feel like, again, I kind of want to put this in here with these 2 stars. I do feel like your forever story is coming. So if this was a love situation where it just kind of went crazy, do know that someone is, I hear, waiting in the wings. So for some of you, somebody may be, this actually may be someone waiting in the wings to kind of come in because they see that you are very much like them. It could even be someone that was just on the outskirts of this energy. So like not necessarily part of this group, but knows this group. So that could be for some of you as well. Yeah, I hear playing games. So some of them, for them, I feel like it was just a game. A weird game. I don't know if they felt like it was making them look a certain way in front of people. Very strange. Very strange. I don't know why people act this way. I still can't figure it out. I just don't get it. It's not the way I operate. So to me, this type of energy and this type of just ridiculousness does not resonate with me at all. I can't see how somebody can sit in that energy and be this type of person. But, you know, I guess, okay. So I guess a little clarity for all of us. These people don't really work on healing parts of themselves. I guess hurt people is what I hear. So perhaps this person went through a bunch of situations that, yeah, I just heard can't open up emotionally. So, or this person is disconnected from their emotions completely because they don't know how to handle them. Maybe this person has gone through a bunch of hurts. I guess that's the way we can sort of feel compassion for this person, and heal and move ourselves forward. Because really this person, they're not secure in themselves. They don't stand tall in their power. They don't shine for the right reasons. I feel like they're looking for that attention no matter how they get it, like a child who's acting out. And then there's you who stands in your power, does the work, heals hurts of the heart, inner child things, and goes through dark nights of the soul, comes out on the other side with more wisdom. I just don't feel like this group of people or this person operates in that way. So, you know, little compassion for this person. I don't know if it's they haven't figured out how to heal, maybe for some. For others, they just don't have it in them to take that deep dive and really work on self. Okay. I heard I'm late. An Alice in Wonderland reference. So for some of you that might mean something. But I feel like you kind of feel like this little hiccup or this little molehill I hear on your path kind of did slow you down. I feel like it made you maybe pull your light back instead of just straight shining and not worrying about if people have to put on shades or not, you know? But I feel like you're back to shining and now you're back on your path and moving forward. So don't worry about feeling like you've lost time in this situation. I feel like you are actually meant to be a learning lesson for this person. I hear it doesn't pay off. So I guess they didn't get from it what they thought they were going to get from it. For some, it could be so low as the satisfaction of watching you dull your shine, and not be this powerful person that you are, which is ridiculous to want to pull someone down so you can step on them to rise above. There's no need to do that in this lifetime. Like work on self, you automatically shine, right? Just a lot of people don't see that, I guess. So we have this sea turtle here. I feel like the relaxing energy is kind of coming back in. Sea turtles might have a significance for someone out there listening to this reading. I feel like maybe this type of energy is your energy. I feel like you are a very peaceful person. You may actually, as a side note, really care about the ocean and its creatures. You may do some type of a work or support some type of group that does things to save the ocean or the creatures or clean up the ocean, something along those lines. I'm getting. I hear someone has. Okay, so I hear new pet. So some of you, I'm just seeing a little tiny kitten, a little fluffy, kind of creamy-ish colored kitten. So that's for someone. I hear a new forever friend. So for those of you who have just adopted a pet or just purchased a pet, I kind of feel like this is going to be a really wonderful dynamic between you and this new fuzzy bestie here. So we have soulmate. You know, I don't know if we can say that a pet is our soulmate, really, but there's no denying how they do interact with our souls and our inner childs. You know what I mean? Like they do have that that fit in our family. Like it's the family we get to choose, right? And I do feel like there is that real bond there. Now, this might not be a new pet for some of you, but I do feel like it could be a kitty or it could be a dog. It could be a non-fuzzy buddy. You know, no hate to the non-fuzzy buddies, like snakes and lizards and all that stuff, or frogs. I hear frogs for someone. But this connection you have between your pet is actually something that's kind of being highlighted right now. I feel like for some of you it's a baby. It's a young pet. I hear newbie. So for those of you who have that new pet coming in or have just recently got a new pet, Spirit's just kind of highlighting, I feel like that growth and that connection, that bond will be very strong. And I feel like that bond will help propel you forward as well. It may open a new part of you, that connection. I feel like it's being put in your path for a reason. Okay. And then we have the music and song signs. I hear it goes quiet. For those of you who have a soul connection, I want to put this here right now. A soul connection with someone, and you kind of feel like they send you music. I feel like you may have thought it was this person, but maybe it's someone else who hasn't yet come in. I hear parallel path. So someone could be coming in soon. I hear next leg of the journey. So coming in to walk the next leg of the journey with you. I don't know how long that will be. I feel like it will be different for all of you. This could be your forever person, or it could be a really great friend. I do feel like this could be a relationship, though, like a spiritual relationship. So that could be soon for some of you coming in. I feel like this situation is kind of phasing out, the old one. Yeah, again, with the moon, it's phasing out. It's on its last leg. For those of you who are shy, and maybe you worry about your shyness being a reason as to why you can't really connect with people, or you find it hard to connect with people, you might come into contact with someone just as shy as you, but for some reason you'll just click, or you'll just be put in the right place at the right time. So I heard keep up the prayers, keep on affirming what you want in your life, and let Spirit work out the details. You don't have to worry about how it's going to come in. Just know that it is going to come in. Okay? So that's for some of you. Now, I'm just going to pull some letters with this particular spread here of charms. Let's see. Some initials. your new person coming in, the other person that was involved, or people involved. You may see their initials, and then you might know whether or not if it feels right to you. Okay, you could pause your video there. Okay. All right, group 1, that's what I have for you. We're going to hop into group 2. Okay. All right, group 2, what do we have for you? I have another something hanging off my nail. Ooh, I hear a white stag. Okay, that has a significance for me. So what this kind of means to me is that there is, this could be the start of your spiritual journey or you starting on your path. If you see something with white stags coming up, or an image of it, or it could kind of affirm the beginning of your spiritual path. So this might be for someone who's just starting out, or it's a symbol that you've already received along your journey. So that could be very significant for someone. Yeah, I'm hearing path, walking the path, walking the spiritual path. I do feel like this is just beginning for someone here. I heard get grounded, get safe. So you may be leaving a bad situation for some of you and looking for a safe place to drop anchor, a safe place to stay. This could be with family or friends. You could be leaving a household and moving to a new one. This could be out of, it could be even away from family to a friend. It'll vary for all of you. Some type of a communication is going to come through. It could be something like, hey, you can stay with me, or you reach out for help. This could be you reaching out for help to someone else to get out of a toxic situation. Let's see. Something about don't forget. I heard something about don't forget to take the lessons with you. So what you've learned from these toxic situations, don't be afraid to apply the knowledge as you walk through life. It's like you're to heal from it, right? And to release it, but not to forget it, to take the lessons and the knowledge with you. That's all you're supposed to be taking with you. The understanding and the wisdom that came from the situation, not the pain and not the suffering. But seeing it for what it is very clearly. So that could be coming up for you or something you've just accomplished. Yeah, this could have been a very difficult situation where someone kind of made you feel like they were going to protect you. I hear narcissist. So that's not for everyone, but I do hear narcissist. So someone who maybe made you feel like you were going to be safe with them and then kind of used all your hurts and things against you, afterwards. So that's for some. For others, they just didn't shield you in a loving way like you had expected them to, or like you would have done for them, right? If the situation were reversed. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. We have a bunch of anchors. This may have to do with, I don't even know if I can say that word on YouTube, toxic habits that maybe you had in the past, or people around you had in the past, or the person you were dealing with had some toxic habits, toxic habits. We'll leave it at that. I don't know what I can say on YouTube and what I can't. So you may be seeing that for what it is, that the way that they treated you and the way that they acted was a result of bad habits that they were indulging in, right? Overindulging in. So that'll make sense for who it's for. I feel like you were looking at this person as being your romantic partner, the love of your life, and then, this soulmate. And I feel like, yes, a soulmate. But this does feel a little heavier and karmic. But I do feel like just because you didn't have that with this person doesn't mean that when you're ready, you can't find the real version of this. Okay? So keep your hopes up. I know it's hard sometimes because I feel like you are really looking for someone that you can confide in, someone that would um, just kind of shield you from the storms in life, and you would provide the same for this person. You are looking for something real, something with reciprocity, right? I feel like you unfortunately didn't get that in this situation. Um, yeah, I feel like this could be a new thing that will be up and coming. I feel like when you're ready, it will come in. It'll be different periods of time for each of you. I heard follow the song of your soul, so that's for someone. Music could be a big soul song. I'm hearing soul song. So perhaps you like to write music, or you like to play music, or you even just like to lay down and turn the music on, and that's kind of how you work through your feelings and things. I feel like Spirit's kind of highlighting that. So whatever this music is to you, I feel like it's important for your healing or your forward movement, okay? We have the moon. Some of you might feel very connected to the moon. You might have a love for the moon. I heard Mother Moon, or I hear Maiden, Mother, and Crone. So for some of you, you could practice. I feel like this is a very beautiful energy and a very loving energy. I feel like a lot of time witchcraft gets a really bad rep here on YouTube. But I feel like in this situation, I do feel like there's nothing negative about this. I just feel like this is a woman standing in her power. Could be a man as well, but I do feel like there is that feminine underline here. Or you could be a man who is very in tune with their femininity. That's also really beautiful. Or in tune with their nurturing qualities. So I'm also hearing that. Yeah, these situations could go either way. You could be a masculine or a feminine. You'll know better than I will where you fit. I feel like there is some sort of luck coming in, a lucky break. I hear a new person, a new commitment. Perhaps you've gone through this situation and you've already healed from this. And you've already kind of steered clear of this type of storm. You got yourself out of the situation. You're now walking your path in a new direction, and you want to get to this romance, and you're ready to give this a try. I feel like for those of you who have gotten to that point, you're standing in that Emperor or Empress energy. And we do have another little soulmate come in here, a little masculine energy. So that's for, who it's for. Or you could be this masculine energy. You could be that little emperor, right? And then we do have more nurturing energy. So the person who's coming in now, or will be on their way in, is a nurturing masculine. So someone who will have that umbrella, not the one with the holes in it, but I mean, really keep you protected and safe. I feel like this person will really see what you've been through and understand that your needs are a little different, right? They may also have gone through really rough situations in their past. I feel like that may be a connection. We have all these anchors, right? Fast moving communication. We have protection and sight. Like I said, I do feel like you might be on this spiritual path, and I hear I'm a long way from where I've been. So you may have gone through this. This may feel like the very distant past. And then this is what you're in now. You're attracting this soulmate, this romance, this really important soulmate, twin flame energy here. there's magic and mystery. Again, I hear a life within a life. So this may feel like a whole nother lifetime ago that you went through that, because so much healing and things have happened in between. If not, this is where you're heading with your healing process, right? So there's a bit of a gap here, and that's that time for healing energy in between. I hear trying to blend in. So for those of you who feel like you have to be a certain way in life and show up in a certain way that is not really authentic to you, you're kind of being encouraged not to blend in, not to kind of fade into the background. A lot of times when you stand out, you're meant to stand out, or spirit's kind of highlighting you so you do stand out, so that way your person can truly see you, right? If we wear a mask, our person may walk right by us and think, well, that's not the type of person I'm into. I'm looking for this. And you might be exactly what they're looking for, but they can't see it, right? So you're being encouraged to just be authentic. A great amount of abundance is coming in for you. I hear influx. So a very large amount of blessings are kind of, I see a cornucopia just being poured onto a plate. So it's like all of these really beautiful things that will feed you in different ways, feed your soul, are kind of being poured into here. I feel like you've been through the lessons, and now now it's time for the blessings. So we get there in the end. This is a new portal, new energy, new platform. And I feel like you're being gifted that this because you've walked through this, right? Or this is where you're heading. Really beautiful energy, super exciting. I'm just going to push this to the side now, and I'm going to pull some letters and numbers for you to see if we can get your people here. Let's see what we've got. I feel like I need just a little more. Okay. Let's see. This could be your initials, your person's initials, anything that makes sense to you. We're just going to leave that for a moment, and you can pause the screen. Okay, I'm moving it out. Let's see. All right, we're going to do one more. All right, one more time, pull. All right, pile 3. Nope. Yes. Okay. Pile 3. Okay, off the bat, we have leaves. So changes. This is what I hear. Excuse me, I hear changes in direction. You may have been going in one direction, trying to manifest something specific. Oh my gosh, how many leaves? Okay, so you'll know this is for you if you have been through a massive amount of changes. And I feel like all of them almost piled into one. And probably very recent. This could actually be the fall, from the summer to the fall, or through the fall, that you've just been through a mass amount of changes and have had to really, I hear, test the wind and change directions. Could be a feminine energy, or moving towards a feminine energy. That'll differ for both of you. Yeah. I hear knotted together. You may have come out of a toxic situation as well. Now, I don't want to say it was super toxic, but I just feel like, okay, I'm hearing it wasn't conducive to growth or forward movement. You may resonate with, I believe it was yesterday's reading. But I feel like whoever you are, you've been through a ton of changes recently. I feel like you're looking for that path that's going to be your forever path. Like, I feel like whether it's a person, a job, a passion you're following, or you're steering towards, I feel like you're looking for some type of forever. It could be a person. You could be going towards a feminine. You could be the feminine. Again, we have this. I hear charter a course to peace. So we're kind of looking, I feel like we're looking for peace. We're looking for that always love. perhaps that's the direction you've decided to go in, is towards a certain person. Maybe you've had to change a lot of things up in your life so you could come towards this person. I hear tying up loose ends or old ends, and kind of letting them fall away and clearing a space so you have a welcoming space for someone new to come back in. I feel like whoever this person is or whatever this path is, it truly makes you happy. It truly just fuels your passions and your, I feel like, pride in yourself. I feel like you're just trying to create this really beautiful life for yourself with a lot of abundance. This is a very straightforward message. I feel like I hear this is your time. So for whoever this is for, you really just know where you're going. You've chartered that course. You've got it all mapped out. You're ready to go in the direction of your dream, whatever that dream may be. I feel like you're looking for, I hear, security and constant energy. So I hear I'm looking to make a difference. And I feel like that's not just in your life, but in your person's life, or for the people around you that you love. So like I said, if this is a job, then you're really going towards it and you're really going to create this big, bright future for yourself. If this is a person, like I said, you've closed out all other options and you've made it very clear that you're going towards one specific person. So whether you're that brave feminine there or you are that brave masculine, you know, it will vary. But yeah, I feel like whatever this is, it just fills your heart. If this is a relationship, I feel like you know this is your person without a shadow of a doubt. I feel like can't anybody tell you different. So some people might have tried to tell you different, and that could be what this is as well. You may have had to put people in their place. I don't feel like it's in a mean way, but I do feel like it's in a this is what I'm doing way. I'm so sorry you don't agree, but this is where I'm going. And I hope that you'll support me when you're ready, kind of thing. Or if you won't support me, it's okay. I have made the choice for myself, kind of energy is what I feel here. I feel like this is really like, I hear gung-ho, so going in this right direction, getting where you want to get. I kind of feel like I want to pull just a touch more. What else about this situation? Is there anything else? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Now this is for some of you, I hear. So either this was all in resonance and then this is just extra, so it may or may not resonate, okay? But I feel like for someone it will. This was leaving toxic situations or family situations, or leaving naysayers and I hear negative Nancy's in the past, and going towards a heart healing. So perhaps you have an apology to offer someone that might heal their heart, or you're looking to heal your heart in going towards someone you actually really, really care about. I feel like this is a soulmate. You're looking for health, wealth, and happiness in this situation. Yeah, I feel like this kind of goes here. I feel like we want to push all the old out and kind of scare all that away and then pull in the good stuff, and really create in our life. I hear a harvest. So this actually, with that, I feel like it could be, the timing could be now. Somebody could be looking to harvest, and I hear reap what you sow. So if you've been trying to sow really beautiful things, or this person is really trying to sow something beautiful for the future, maybe they already had planted those seeds. This could be a relationship that is already in the process of being and then moving it forward even more. So like marriage or engagement, or making it official. But for some of you, this person is just either coming in or you're just either coming in, right? So it's going to differ for everyone, but I feel like I hear that's the goal, health, wealth, and happiness in this life. So a wealth of beauty, just joy, and I feel like toxicity's got to go. I feel like whatever this healing thing is with this heart healing, it is going to totally clear this out. I kind of want to just sweep it right off the side. And I kind of want to sweep those right off the side as well. So that's kind of the energy. And I feel like that's what this person has been doing. This is either you or someone coming in towards you. Now, let's pull, we'll just put these down here. Let's open this up and just pull some letters for this group here. All right. Let's see. This could be initials of you, your person, where you're going. I feel like we need a little bit more. Whoop, a little bit more. Oh, that one. An L may be significant, or an E, an A. The second is what I hear. Okay. Oh, and we have 22. That's a master number. It could be an angel number. Okay. We'll just let that sit for a second. Okay. There we have it. All right, everyone. That is what I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, for liking, for sharing, for subscribing to my channel. It really means the world to me. Until next time. Bye.